What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode 32 of our MLB The Show 23 Baltimore Orioles franchise mode here in the ALCS, taking on the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, that team that Walt Disney used to own. Yeah, back in the day when they won the ring, yeah, Disney owned that team, and then the current guy came in and bought it, and he's plagued the team ever since. Baltimore leads the series 3-0, winning 8-1, 4-2, and 6-5, respectively. We are out here in Anaheim, taking on... Is that Patrick Sandoval again? Oh, Sandoval did not have a good first outing. Max Scherzer on the bump here for the Baltimore Orioles as they are both getting warmed up. And Sandoval will be taking the mound first. 2 starts, 1-1, a 6.75 ERA, and 8 innings flat. 10 hits, a 163 whip, 3 walks, 10 punch-outs. Sandoval got very roughed up in his first game, allowing 6 runs. First batter up, Javi Baez leads things off with a fly ball to right field. No leadoff home run this time, unfortunately, as that's going to be out number 1. So 1 down now here for the Baltimore Orioles. Let's take a look at the lineup here. We have Baez at short, followed by Hayes, Rutschman, Pollock DHing, Longoria at third, Kerstead, Torkelson, Westberg, and Hunter Bishop rounding out the rotation there in the 9-hole. Left fielder Austin Hayes due up now, and Hayes chops this one. Sandoval's forced to play it. He's got a stop fire, and that's going to be in time, just beating out Hayes. Adley Rutschman, the catcher, up now, and Rutschman chops this one up the middle. The second baseman's got it. Jump throw in time, and that's going to be a 1-2-3 inning. Mad Max Scherzer on the mound, 1 game, 3 innings pitched and a hit, a .33 whip, and 7 punch-outs to no walks. Scherzer, part of that, I don't know what you want to call it, the old man game in the ALDS, where he teamed up with a lot of the veteran starters on this team and pitched a gem. And now, we have Jake McCarthy leading things off. McCarthy going to go down looking there. It's the 8th punch out of the postseason for Scherzer, first of the game. So 1 down now. Here comes DJ LeMahieu. LeMahieu batting in that 2-hole. Grounds this one to Torkelson. He's going to field it. He's going to take it to first himself there for out number 2. So 2 quick outs now here for Scherzer as we take a look here at the Angels lineup. You have McCarthy in right, followed by LeMahieu, Trout, and Ward. Walsh is at first, Rizzo's DHing. O'Keefe's at third, Thias is at catcher, and Zach Neto is at shortstop. Center fielder Mike Trout batting .300 so far in the postseason. Strikes out swinging there. That's a big final out here. 1-2-3 go the Angels. Now, DH A.J. Pollock batting .300 against lefties so far. Chops this one to the second baseman. That's going to be LeMahieu to Ward. It's Ward, right? No, it's Jared Walsh. I always get them confused. Ward and Walsh, I get them confused. One of the W's. Evan Longoria up in Longoria and drives that middle slider to Mike Trout, and that's going to be caught as he dies at the warning track there. Now just a little more power. That's a home run. Heston Kerstead up, and Kerstead chops this one on the ground. O'Keefe backhands it, fires the first, and that's going to be picked by the first baseman, Walsh. So 1-2-3. Now Taylor Ward, the left fielder, not the first baseman's up, and he goes down swinging at the cutter. Big out number 1 there for Scherzer. He's retired 4 straight now. 3rd punch out of the game. Jared Walsh, the first baseman, batting .219, flies this one to left field. Austin Hayes giving chase. That's going to end up in left center, and he's going to make the catch for out number 2. So 2 quick outs now, 5 straight retired for Scherzer here in the ALCS. And the DH Anthony Rizzo will strike out swinging there. That's going to be 1-2-3 go the Angels. That's 6 up, 6 down total as Scherzer has 4 punch-outs now here on the game. So Scherzer dealing so far early. First baseman Spencer Torkelson's due up now. Torkelson puts that one on the ground. Shortstop Zach Neto goes to first in time. Backhanded pick, and that's going to be out number 1. Good defensive stop there by the first baseman. Now second baseman Jordan Westberg up, and Westberg flies this fastball to center field. That's going to be to Mike Trout, who's underneath of it, and he's going to make the catch for out number 2. So 2 quick outs now here for Sandoval, as Sandoval is now retired 7 or 8 straight. That's going to be a ground ball to O'Keefe, and that's going to be 9 straight Orioles retired by Patrick Sandoval. Third baseman Ryan O'Keefe up now, batting .297. He's going to fly that one to center field. Hunter Bishop, he's underneath of it and makes the catch for out number 1. So 1 out now, and that's going to be 7 straight Angels retired. Scherzer and Sandoval going toe-to-toe in this one. Matt Thias, the catcher, up now, and Thias strikes out swinging. That's the 5th punch out of the outing for Max Scherzer. Scherzer, he's cruising so far. As I'm just going to take on shortstop Zach Neto, who will ground this one up the middle. Baez going to field it, throwing in time. That's going to barely beat the quick shortstop Zach Neto. So the top of the lineup due up now here in the top of the 4th inning for the Baltimore Orioles as Javi Baez, who's 0 for 1, leads things off. Ground ball up the middle. Diving play by LeMahieu for some reason. It skirts away from him, and that's going to be an infield single there. Ruled a base hit by the scorekeeper. There you go. So first hit of the game for either team is going to go to Javi Baez. That's going to be now Austin Hayes, who drives that one left center field. They left that fastball, the circle change actually, just up and in, and that's going to be a 2-run home run there. You can't just leave a hanging breaking ball there, Patrick. You can't do it. 2nd home run of the postseason for Austin Hayes. 410 was the distance, 110 off the bat there of Austin Hayes. Hayes got all of that one, not known for his power, but he does have spurts here and there. Adley Rutschman 0 for 1. Watch his strike 3 go right down the chute there. 2-seamer just left over the middle. First punch out of the game so far for Sandoval. Now A.J. Pollock, the DH. That's going to be a swing and a miss. Pitch was in the dirt. Thias goes the first in time for out number 2. That's going to be back-to-back strikeouts there for Patrick Sandoval. Now Evan Longoria, who's 0 for 1, puts that one on the ground. And the 77th pitch is going to eat up DJ LeMahieu, and that's going to get it into right field. So Longoria is going to get credited with, they're going to credit him with the base hit right there. So they're going to credit him with a base hit there. They're not rolling in an error as of yet. But Evan Longoria now on first base. Heston Kjerstad up, and Kjerstad watches strike 3 down the chute there. Now Mad Max, he's back out on the hill. He's got himself a lead now as that ball is going to get hit to Heston Kjerstad there, who watch strike 3 go right down the middle. That's going to be out number 1 here. That is going to be 10 straight retired Angels. DJ LeMahieu, who's 0 for 1, got eaten up by that ball in the last inning. He's going to line that one to the 3rd baseman there. That's going to be Evan Longoria making the web gem. You like to see that there from the veteran Evan. And now Mike Trout's up 0 for 1. He's going to watch strike 3. That's going to be 12 straight retired for Max Scherzer here in this campaign. So the Baltimore Orioles still lead 2-0 as the Angels still in search of their first hit through 4 innings. Now on to the top of the 5th. Here we go. Full count to Torkelson, who will pop this one all the way up. Borderline slider there. Good pitch from Sandoval. He's going to get the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson, to pop up on that one. So Jordan Westburg up now. 93rd pitch of the campaign for the Angels starters. That one's driven to dead center field. Trout giving chase. Trout looking up. And Trout catching back to the wall. And that one just needed a little more oomph. Hunter Bishop up now. And Bishop on the 97th pitch of the campaign pops this one up. Foul grounds. O'Keefe comes in and makes the catch. That's a 1-2-3 5th inning. 59 pitch of the campaign here for Max Scherzer. There's going to be a strikeout there. Swing and a miss for Taylor Ward, the left fielder. And that's going to be the 7th punch out of the game now. Jared Walsh, the first baseman, 0 for 1. Make it 0 for 2. Back-to-back punch outs now. That's 8 strikeouts here in this one. As the Angels still hitless through 4 2/3. Anthony Rizzo, the DH, up now, and the DH will go down looking. So Scherzer strikes out the side in order, as it's going to be 9 strikeouts on the day. Chase Silseth out now. Silseth, he had a lot of work in game number 1. Had to go multiple innings to give the bullpen some rest. And it doesn't think he's pitched since then, but 2 games, 6 2/3, a 4.05 ERA for Chase Silseth. Javi Baez strikes out, swinging out the slider right there. That sounds about right for Javi. Austin Hayes up now, 1 for 2 on the day, and Hayes drives the low splitter to right field. That one's going to be caught by the right fielder, McCarthy, for out number 2. So 2 outs now for the reliever Chase Silseth, as up comes Adley Rutschman, who's 0 for 2, and he puts that one on the ground up the middle, and that's going to keep the inning alive. So no 1-2-3 inning here for this Angels bullpen, as we have Adley Rutschman standing at first base. We're going to have A.J. Pollock due up. Pollock will put that one on the ground, past the diving third baseman, and everyone's just going to move up a bag. So Rutschman's now on second. And we got Pollock on first. And there's going to be 2 outs still in the inning. Evan Longoria up, and Longoria swings at the 12-6, and that's going to finally end this 6th inning after Chase had to throw some extra pitches to get out of it unscathed. He seems pumped there, straightened the runner in running position, scoring position there. Now O'Keefe, 0 for 1, 75th pitch of the campaign for Scherzer, is going to issue the first walk of the game. So Ryan O'Keefe standing on first base now. First base runner for the Angels. Following that, he's going to try a hit and run, strike him out. No strikeout there, but a stolen base. Still has a strike him out, throw him out. Nope. 2-2 count now to Thias, who now strikes out. 1 pitch later, he gets the punch out there. That's what you like to see. So following the stolen base, the punch out for Max Scherzer. Zach Neto, he chases that one out of the zone, and that's going to be a punch out there. So back-to-back punch-outs following the inning walk. And Jake McCarthy puts that one on a line and fielded by Torkelson, and that's going to be the final out here in the 6th. On to the top of the 7th, out comes Andrew Wantz. Wantz 0-1 in 6 games, 5 2/3 innings pitched, a 1.59 ERA, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk. A righty's batting .077, lefty's batting a crisp .333 against him. And now we're going to have the lefty, Heston Kjerstad, who's going to be issued the free pass to first base. Ump may have missed that one as Kjerstad makes his way down the first base line. Torkelson up, and Torkelson watches that one go right down the middle. That's going to be the first out of the inning and the first punch out of the game for Wantz. And now here we go, full count to Westberg, and Westberg delivers deep to left and very gone. That's almost a second deck shot right there for the second baseman, Jordan Westberg. His second home run of the campaign, and that's going to be 376 feet. 104 off the bat. That was just a no-doubt shot right there. An absolute soul crusher, honestly, for the fans here in Anaheim. Out of that comes Kenley Jansen. Jansen 0-1 with a blown save. A 1-inning pitch, an 18 ERA in the 2 games he's played so far. He's walked 1, struck out none. Rays are batting a crisp 1,000. Lefty's batting a crisp 500 against the former All-Star. First batter up, it's going to be Hunter Bishop, who chops this one. Kenley forced to play it, and he gets the first out in the inning, or second out in the inning. Next batter up, Javi Baez. Chops that one to the first baseman, who makes the backhand play. That's going to end the 7th. DJ LeMahieu up now, 3-1 count. Chops this one right to Scherzer, who clutches, fires to first in time for out number 1. So 1 down now here. Mike Trout's up. He's going to be 0 for 3 in this one. Hunter Bishop coming all the way in. And Hunter Bishop will make the catch for the second out of the inning. So excluding the walk, Scherzer has yet to allow a base knock so far in this one. As Taylor Ward, 1-1 count. Here we go. And Ward puts that one on the ground. Longoria firing, and that's going to be in time, and it's going to end the 7th. So 1, 2, 3, 7th inning. As we're on to the top of the 8th. First batter up, that's going to be a swinging strikeout there for Austin Hayes, taking on Kenley Jansen, who's out for his second inning of work. Adley Rutschman up, and Rutschman puts that one on the ground. Right to LeMahieu, though. That's going to go over to Walsh for out number 2. So 2 outs now here in this one, as Baltimore. They're going to have about 4 more outs, honestly, to go, but A.J. Pollock before that drives this slider deep to right center field, and that's going to be caught, though, by Jake McCarthy, and that's going to end the 8th inning. On to the bottom of the 8th now, as Jansen kept the lead intact. Jared Walsh due up, and Walsh will put that one on the chopper right to Torkelson, who's going to step on the bag himself for out number 1. So it's a no-hitter through 7 of the 3rd innings here for Max Scherzer, as now comes Anthony Rizzo, the DH. 0 for 2, 109th pitch of the campaign, chopper up the middle. Baez, he's going to throw on the run, and Baez going to beat out the very slow Anthony Rizzo. Anyone else, that's probably an infield single. Thankfully, that was only Anthony Rizzo. Ryan O'Keefe, who's 0 for 1 with the walk, will chop that one to right field. That one's going to bloop in, and that's going to kill the no-hitter as it stands. Just a bloop hit right there for Ryan O'Keefe, the third baseman. You hate to see that one, and he looks disappointed in himself that he ruined the no-hitter here. At least end the season on a spectacular note. After that base knock, Dave Roberts, he's out to relieve his starter, Scherzer. He's had a good one so far in this one, only allowing the 1 hit, and he's going to come out to some boos there as he is in the away stadium. If he's playing at Camden Yards, he's come out to a lot of cheers. Cionel Perez out to clean up this final out. 2 games, 2 innings, 3 punch-outs. That's it. No ERA, no wins, no losses, no hits allowed for Cionel Perez. So Perez, the hard-throwing lefty here, is going to be tasked taking on Thies, who will strike out on the slider. And that's going to end the 8th inning. On to the top of the 9th, looking for any insurance runs as possible, as we're going to take on Jose Quijada. Quiada? Yeah, that guy. He's got 5 games so far in the postseason. He's going to strike out Evan Longoria there. Got him fooled. Heston Kjerstad full count, and Kjerstad going to get rung up on the outside pitch. Heston clearly not happy with that call. Has some words for the home plate umpire. Spence Torkelson 1-1 count. Torkelson puts that one on the line. That's going to be fielded by LeMay, who goes to first in time. That's going to be a 1-2-3 ninth inning for the Angels bullpen. Craig Kimbrell, not a save situation, but in 3 games, he's got 3 saves, 3 strikeouts, 2 walks. First batter up, Zach Neto. Pops this one up. Torkelson going to come all the way in, calling off Craig for out number 1. So 1 out now here in this one, as Zach Neto has yet to get the inning started. We're going to be top of the lineup now. Jake McCarthy, who chops this one to Torkelson himself. Torkelson, backhanded flip. Kimbrell going to make the catch in time. That's 2 outs now, fielded by Torkelson. DJ LeMahieu up, and LeMahieu strikes out swinging. Kimbrell celebrates there on the mound with Adley Rutschman as the Angels look on as Baltimore not only sweeps them, but takes home the AL championship here on the road in 2025. So your 2025 American League champs are going to be the Baltimore Orioles. So they're out here celebrating in Anaheim. The weather's a warm 73. It's a lovely night. Clear skies, no rain. Just a lot of very upset Los Angeles Angels fans. You know, Disney saw at the right time. They didn't want to pay for these losers, honestly. You don't want to pay for a team that can almost get to the last dance. But no, Baltimore, they had what it took. And in the next episode, we're going to be taking on that team. But Max Scherzer gets player of the game if he also gets the win. Patrick Sandoval gets the loss. 5 innings pitched, 3 hits, 3 strikeouts, 2 earned runs to Scherzer's 7 2/3, a hit, and 11 strikeouts. But in the World Series, we're taking on either the Phillies or the Los Angeles Dodgers. Can this be a Dodgers versus Dave Roberts rematch? Find out next episode here.